Well, it's about time you got out of bed.
I know. I got the 8110 here. Looks like we've
Yep.
almost got all of this disced up, ready to be planted. Unfortunately, it's May now. So,
Yeah.
some of our crop, if
It's
you look, has already sprouted next to us.
Oh, look at all the green.
Yes, sir. So that is all our corn coming up out there. Some patches of weeds, too, I see.
Yeah, we're going to have to spray that.
Yes, we are. I'm turning the other way. Don't you worry.
We'll throw a bit of liquid lime in with the spray. Capiche?
You betcha.
We have got to get this field done.
I know, we got a lot to do. Well, essentially what this is going to end up doing is later this year when it's harvest season, it might help us a little because it's going to let us do those 2 fields in whatever the first month of harvest season would be, and then we would hit this field the next month, most likely.
Right.
So it gives us a little bit of time. So it could actually play in our favor here.
Oh, don't worry. Papa Pickle's not panicking.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've gotten a far majority of this field done. We just need to get it finished and planted.
Yes, we do. Well, I'm glad you were on the ball.
I got what I could done. It took a while, but we're down to less than half to go, really. So
This is a big old piece we bought here.
it's the same size as the other 2 fields combined. We doubled our farm with this one purchase here. It's it's a lot.
But I think this was a good investment, this piece of ground.
I agree. For the price that we got it for, it was decent. I am a little curious on the hay equipment that we're going to need to be getting figured out here, because I'm sure we could probably be mowing pretty soon.
Well, in real life, I try to cut my first cutting of alfalfa before Memorial Day. So that's not very far away.
Indeed, indeed. I know I tried to set our deal to 3 days seasons, but because we started in the spring, the days don't switch until like August, right?
Yeah.
It's just the way that is, because I used a mod to make us start in spring instead of August. Long story short. So we have to go up till August until that takes an effect. So up until August, we only have 1 day every month.
Okay.
That's the little dilemma we're falling into. We would have been fine otherwise, but because we haven't hit that threshold where that change happens that I set, we just have to try and get by for now.
We're going to crash and burn again.
It'll be fine. I'll turn around before you get here.
That guy over there next door, he must be planting beans because he hasn't got nothing growing yet.
I sure hope he's planting something. Maybe they were banking on us buying it.
Maybe. I think our buying spree on land is done for a while.
Oh, my. Yes. Yes, it is.
Might have went a little overboard.
Yeah, what we need now is equipment that can handle the land we have, and then we expand. We're still fine. We're getting everything done in the time we have to do it. It's no problem, really.
And we still have equipment and land that's all paid for.
And that's true.
Except this piece.
Yes, this is the only piece we've gone to the bank for. And we haven't bought any of the equipment that we were going to get for hay, right?
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, we just need to get this ripped up so we can get to planting. I don't know. It probably would be best if we just both keep ripping this up and get this part done. But when it comes time to planting, do you want to look at our other fields while we get somebody going in this field so we can see what they need for herbicide and whatnot?
Well, we probably could.
I mean, I'm sure it could wait, but the sooner you nip it in the butt, the better. Or nip it in the bud, whatever it is.
Yeah, the sooner you can get to it, the better. But that all depends on when you can get a sprayer and the weather.
Yes, that is true.
Look at that corn over there. That's some good corn right there.
You know, that corn could be, and those weeds could be small enough that we could go through it with the weeder and actually just rip them all out without using any chemical. So that is an option.
Probably could.
If you wanted to do that. You take a good-sized weeder, though.
You know, back in the old days, after you planted the corn, whatever you were going to plant that year, that's when the real work began.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have sprays and sprayers. You had to go out and cultivate it. And you'd start on, the first field that you planted, you just started there. And you just work your way all through the summer, just cultivating corn, cultivating corn, cultivating corn. It was monotonous.
I'm sure it was. Oh, that's right. I got to go the other way.
You're all right. I won't run you over.
Just giving myself a little turnaround bubble, Needed the room. See? Now it lines up perfectly. eventually what we can do when we have equipment that, like other tractors and whatnot, we can hire AI, the computer, to go out in fields and do certain tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So we could essentially, bring on some hired workers and let them work on our farm. And I think there's a mod that lets you name them, too, if we wanted to. We can even make them kind of characters. We could make one of them Mom and have Mom hopping out in the tractor.
Yeah. Well, we might have to do that because as big as we've gotten here.
Yeah, it would help us out a lot when we get real busy, but it is expensive.
Yep. You know that lot over there where there was an abandoned farm that's connected to this piece?
Uh-huh.
Contemplating some things about that.
All right, what's on your mind?
Well, I'm looking across the road there, and I see that ethanol plant.
Yeah.
Contemplating moving those 3 storage bins from our main place there, our house, down there to that, and maybe buying a few more.
Yeah.
Storing some corn down there so they can see it from right across the road. Maybe even buy up a few bins full of corn from other farmers.
Right.
And hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Till the price goes up, and then sell it to that ethanol plant right across the road.
Well, I'll tell you what. You want to do stuff like that, there's a lot of mods that I can add to our server, our series here, that would make that really fun for you.
Yeah.
I can add like a global contracts kind of deal where you essentially can like go onto this global market and you can see what is out there compared to what other players are actually doing, like how much crop of this and how much is that, and so the demand changes based off of whoever has this installed, right?
Yep.
So that would be kind of cool because you would get a more variable kind of economy with that, which would work better with what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we could do I in the comments I read some ideas, and some people were liking they like us to do a kind of a power deal, like a BGA power facility where you take the corn or whatever, and I don't know, I haven't really fully looked into it, I just briefly read through, so those are some things we could look into as well. But there's definitely opportunity to do something with that piece. And it wouldn't be a bad idea to move our grain bins to this piece because most of our land is here.
Yes, and it'd be easier to store it. Wouldn't be as far to haul it.
The only thing is we just have to pay the cost of tearing them down and building them up,
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not a bad idea. It allows you to do a little bit more room, with whatever you want to do on that farm ground, that little piece. And I'd kind of like to get those other ones moved as well, but, more money.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it before harvest here.
Speaking of harvest, we're going to have to figure out a combine.
Yeah, I know. And carts or a truck.
I like trucks, but I really don't know if we have the need for... I mean, corn's pretty high yield, and we've got a decent amount of land. It depends what carts we got. And especially,
well, we don't have to haul it. We don't have to haul it very far.
Yeah, it's not very far, but it would be a lot better if the bins were here. Then it's carts, absolutely.
Well, carts are a lot cheaper, easier to maintain than trucks. We could go with carts at least for a season and see how it goes.
Right.
And if we see some of the way we want to do it, man, we'll just trade them off on trucks, maybe.
That's always a possibility. Speaking of trading off, let me take a look just for funsies at the used market. Oh, a combine for sale in there. A little T6 New Holland for sale. Field cultivator, a Deere front loader. There's a little Deere 6030. There's an old school case. There's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah.
Nothing we need. Well, we need a combine. We do need that, yeah. What is your budget for a combine?
Oh, I don't know. In real life, we only gave $60,000 for the one we got, and it's a good combine.
Yeah. Well, I could offer you in case axial flow 7150 at $141,000.
Really?
Yes, that's 53% off. Of course, that's because it's used. I'm talking about used equipment here. Not too big of a deal about that, though, in this game, if I'm going to be honest with you. It just takes us going over and doing some repairs. Although, I've been thinking about adding that mod in that makes repairs a lot more complicated. I've refrained so far, but we could.
We must have been the first ones in the field around here in Tahiti County. Ain't nobody else got any crops growing.
Hey, that's just good news for us.
Yeah, we're way ahead of them. Those guys over there at the ethanol plant, they're sitting over there calculating what they're going to have to pay us for this corn.
Oh, I'm sure.
Of course, they might be laughing at us, too. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at the new sorry suckers who are going to make us money.
Yeah.
Additionally, on our to-do list, and we're going to need to be getting this done, is this little piece to my left needs planted in grass.
Yep, that's got to get done. ASAP.
Which one do you want to... We might probably do the grass before we... Or at least a border piece of the grass before we do the corn, eh?
I think one could start on corn and one could do the grass.
Yeah.
And then switch over.
Yeah, probably the best idea. You know, I've seen a comment or two saying that we need to get more done in each episode, but my goodness, y'all, I don't think y'all realize we're doing all this ourselves by hand, no help with the computers or anything yet. And these are some big old fields, boys.
Yes, they are.
It might not look like we're getting a lot done, but we're cranking acres, all right?
And this is all being done on the cuff.
Yeah.
Nothing's planned.
That's true. We go with it as we bring you along with the decision-making process. Nothing is pre-planned at all, so.
You got to make a decision in this business. You got to make it and stick to it. Don't be afraid to make a decision. If you make a wrong one, guess what? Say to yourself, oh, well, that's what happened today.
Yeah.
Carry on and try to fix it.
Mistakes make success.
That's right. And I think we've talked about it before. Anybody that in the farming business that says they didn't make a mistake, they're a liar.
Yeah. Anyone that says they don't make a mistake, period, is a liar. There go another one of them trains. Good Lord. Busy area out here with all them trains. Maybe we need to build a warehouse out here, and we can not only for that big old, grain place there, but also for that train line, we can service as well.
Yep. All we need is an auger that goes to the railroad track. Tell them to stop right there. Fill them up.
That's right.
We could send it to broader markets.
We very much could, and a lot of times those markets pay better.
Oh, yeah, they always do. I've always said the best gig in farming is being the co-op.
Well, hey, we could always get into doing that.
Yes, we can.
I'm sure people would love to see that, as way back in the day I used to run a co-op in Farm Sim, and I'm sure people would like to see how they would actually be run by somebody who knows a little bit more of what they're doing. I'll tell you this, though. Your channel is sitting at, what, 7,300, 400, somewhere around there, subscribers?
Yep. I got 7,000.
That's right.
340 some, I think.
So if you want to be one of the first 10,000 people to go subscribe to the Papa Pickle, then what are you doing? You got to go click that button in the description down below. The Papa Pickle is the name of the channel. I would check it out. He's got a lot of content going out on there, a lot more than has been going out the last month or two. So yeah, look out for that, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff.
Got a new trucking video out today.
Yes, we did.
I ran out of fuel twice.
I saw.
Yeah, mental note. Don't try to go through the back roads of Wyoming and expect to be able to find fuel. You won't.
Yeah. The other day I was in need of fuel and I was hauling a diesel tank, and I was thinking to myself, I wonder, would I get in trouble?
It's just a little. Jeez.
Right? I said, hey, bill me. It's okay.
Just take it off my bill.
Yeah, I'll pay for the fuel. I just needed it. Did you want your fuel? Well, then be happy that I took some, because otherwise it wouldn't be here right now.
That's right.
Ooh, here's an opportunity, Dad. All right, we're gonna have our community nerd out for us for a moment, okay? Community, we need your help, guys. I need you to tell me what lawnmower, zero-turn lawnmower, we should buy in real life. Go ahead.
Go.
All you lawn aficionados, tell me which one. Thank you in advance, by the way.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a new one. That
Yes.
one's been a good one, but
We've used it for 11 years, but
yes,
it's time to retire.
Yeah.
304 hours on it, I think, sitting right now.
Yeah, which that's a lot for a lawnmower.
It's a lot. It's a couple hours on there for a residential lawnmower. 11 years. We did pretty good.
We've only had to do some minor repairs to it.
Yeah. Well, you remember the one lawnmower we had for a while where we had to continuously, every once in a while you had to hop off and put the drive, for the steering, you had to put the steering column back or whatever, the steering deal. Yeah. Classic.
Yeah, and we had to weld it every other day.
Oh, yeah.
Weld the deck. I remember. I don't ever want to do that again.
We had another one, which I liked. I liked the New Holland, but it didn't
that was
last
a
too
good one.
long. Last longer than the other, but eventually, I don't know what was wrong with it, but it stopped working.
It just would only run about 10 minutes and quit.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a good little a New Holland lawnmower. Didn't even know they made them.
That was a big one, too. That
It was
a big
old
lawnmower.
mower. Woo-wee.
I sold that New Holland at an auction. I think I got $230 for it.
Yeah.
And it didn't even run.
Well, hey, I'm sure they saw it and were like, a New Holland lawnmower. That's a big sucker, too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit of this done.
We are. Having 2 tractors out here sure helps. I knew it was a little ambitious for us to double our land, but it's a good call in the end, so I'm just thinking to myself, harvest season might be a little interesting. But the good news is by then we should have more days to work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll help.
There's a big old dip I'm fixing to come up on in this field. It's just going to be a pool of water if it rains.
Well, you thinking what I'm thinking? Maybe at some point grass?
I think I'm going to...
Do we fill it? We might be able to fill it or something to try and take the dip away.
I'm going to get a better look at it when I get over there. Looked like it could have been a swimming pool. That's... Huh?
Behind you there somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I think I'll have another 3 passes before I get to it here.
Oh, okay. Good luck. If we need to go in and fill it, we can. In fact, there's a mod that lets us move dirt with actual, like, excavators and dozers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it can be a little complicated to use, so I just decided not to.
Yeah.
I am going to need fuel at some point, probably. What are you looking like?
I still got 3/4.
My goodness, your tractor's way more fuel efficient.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Uh-huh. Man, did I mess up at the end.
What'd you do?
Oh, I was looking behind me and I went all kinds of crooked.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I gotta say, this has been a lot of fun, but I really look forward to whenever we can get a whole other driving rig set up, and then I can do farming like the way you're doing it with you, and we can do trucking together. That'll be fun.
Yes, it will.
But it's going to be quite a while before we can get something like that going, if I'm going to be honest. I imagine, at least. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good dip.
Oh, yeah? What kind? Like French onion? Or...
Thousand Island.
Ah, good choice.
Well, what is that dip that Mom calls the new ketchup?
New ketchup? I don't know. What does
Ranch.
she call? Oh, ranch. I love ranch.
Yeah.
Anyone from the Midwest loves ranch.
I know.
Oh, gonna squeeze past you and grab the ranch there. You know, it's a Midwest staple.
I don't want no ketchup. I want ranch.
What? Well, you ain't got no ranch, Betsy. Well, what are you? A sack of potatoes? I swear.
Oh, what is the date in real life right now?
I was wondering that earlier. It's April 15th.
15th. I think we're going to start planting corn in real life next Friday or Saturday.
Okay. Well, that'll be exciting. We'll have to make sure the old GoPro's going, maybe, huh?
But I have to get the drone out.
I do need to get the drone out and get charged. I need to get that charging table sorted out at some point. Need to find out one that'll fit in there. And I've been kind of waiting to do that room with you until they get done on it. But we've been getting Dad an office set up so he can be doing his farm sim stuff and his trucking and whatnot. But there's some work that needs to be done to it yet.
Yep. Well, it's not the carpenter's fault. It's the supplier's fault.
Yeah, it is.
We've been waiting on siding for, 3 or 4 weeks now?
Yes. It's been quite the ordeal.
All right, I just went through that dip.
Dude, that fast?
I've made an executive decision.
Okay.
We ain't got time to mess with it this right now.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it there till after harvest, and then we'll worry about it.
Sure. But you do think it's something that you're going to want to fill or something?
I'd rather try to fill it first, and if that doesn't work, then
okay.
I'll just plant the grass strip or fill it full of grass.
Okay. I bet you we can fill it.
It's not that big.
Well, that's what I was thinking when we got started on all of this, but my goodness, we're still here.
I know.
We're getting through it, though.
I know. Why did we bite off more than we could chew?
Oh, man. Well, it was a good price.
It was. And perfect location.
And perfect location, and just, sometimes when the cards fall, you got to take your risk. You got to take your chance. but it might mean that we might have to allocate some funds to a little bit of hired help.
We might. We got $245,919 of borrowed money.
That is right. We are currently sitting on a pretty substantial loan, a loan of $797,000.
Which at first we signed the note for 20 years, but we changed our minds and went back to the bank and made it 30, didn't we?
We did. At first we agreed to 20, but we just really didn't like how that mathed out. It took all of our profit, to be honest with you.
Well, it took all this whole field's profit to
exactly
make that payment.
So we did extend it out to 30, which helped out quite a bit. We now owe $3,568 a month.
Chump change.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I could pay that, right?
Yeah. No problem.
That's a joke. Just to be clear.
Yep.
Just to be clear.
That reminds me, I got a payment coming up on my Vermeer mower.
Oh.
In May. I think I bought it in May. I'm sure I did.
Yeah, those are not fun. I've got 2 deals right here on my desk that right next to me that I need to pay my tags for my truck and camper.
Oh yeah.
Camper was not bad at all. Camper was cheap. Truck kind of sucked, but
how much was the truck?
Truck was no, that's the camper. Camper was 63. The truck was 417.
417.
Yeah.
Did you put farm tags on that?
Yes.
Still 417.
Yeah.
You know, I hear people talk about the state of Iowa being a low tax state.
No.
It is not. This is one of the highest tax states I have ever been in.
It is a highly taxed state.
They tax everything, and they tax it multiple times.
They do. And it's not just that, like, there's a lot of various high taxes. It's that, like, they're exceptionally high in all forms of fees and function. Like,
yep.
The tags that I'm talking about here. If I was to register this vehicle in Texas, it would cost me roughly $150, right?
Yep.
To do it here, it's $417.
Well, we bought that other pickup back in, what was it, January, first part of January.
Yeah.
Oh, just for the privilege of spending $50,000 to buy a pickup, the state of Iowa hit us with a $3,600 tax bill. And what amazes me the most about these states, not just Iowa, but they all do it, they tax these vehicles every time they sell.
Yeah.
So that's double taxation.
Well, I mean, that's everything, though, if we're being honest with you. The dollar gets taxed on its exchange, not on its value. So, its value is still valuable in terms of the exchange, but it's taxed per exchange. So $1 could eventually bring in, I don't know how long that dollar would be in circulation realistically. So I'm not going to guess, I guess. But yeah, it gets taxed more than once, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's all got to end somewhere. I mean, and I say kids because they remind me of kids. Your politicians that write these laws and enact these taxes, they remind me of children. A child wants a lollipop, then it wants another lollipop. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, if you're an elected official and your job is to represent the people of your state, then represent the people of your state and do your job.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to get off my soapbox now.
Yeah, if only.
Mike Conley for president.
In the real world,
Pickle for president.
In the real world, we're just out here cranking acres, trying to earn $1.
Yeah, making sure everybody else gets their cut, right?
If you think about it, the government does receive funding from Farming Simulator because it receives all the tax revenue.
Yep. Yeah.
So, hey, look at that. Farm Sim funds your government. It's official.
It's official. See, we're just playing a game here and we're paying taxes.
We are. I mean, legitimately, but yeah. Speaking of which, you guys will be excited to know, letting you know some more behind the scenes. We have done a lot of work on the internet service here to try and make it so we can play these games together. It's been taking us a while, but we've been getting there a lot better and better. And the last piece, what I hope to be the last piece, came in. And we're going to be getting that set up as soon as we can. And that's an antenna, which should help us out quite a bit.
Yeah, it'll make things a lot easier.
long story short, it makes it easier for us to play together, and it also makes it easier for us to upload. So that just means you're going to get more content, and the content's going to be better.
Well, they probably don't know that we live on the backside of nothing here.
Yeah, we live in the middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere.
I look out my window right now, and I'm seeing immediately I see a little grass field. I see a dirt road going up the hill. I see wind turbines peeking over the hill just ever so slightly. And other than that, I see fields. There's nothing
Just
else.
fields. And if more than 4 cars go by a day,
That's a busy day.
That's a busy day.
That's a real busy day. Most of the traffic on this road, probably 95% of it, is us.
Yep, we are 95% of it.
Which is funny to think because the county just rocked this road for practically you and me.
Yeah. Well, we're special.
Maybe they like and subscribe. I don't know.
Well, they might. You never know.
You never know. You'd be surprised. But it seems like you're getting acquainted with Farming Simulator pretty well so far. Getting used to it.
Yeah, so far. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little hard to separate reality from fiction.
Yeah.
You know, I want to take things a little more serious than I need to.
Right. Well, I know a lot of people have commented that they like hearing, your decisions and your thoughts that go into it because they like that to know what that realistic, thing would be. What a farmer would really look for.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I've seen some of them comments too.
Right.
And if we can help, that's great. Just remember, Papa Pickle ain't never claiming that he's always right. But I will find a way to make it right if I'm wrong. Capiche? We could walk away from this and just say it's done and go ahead and plant it or whatever instead of working this whole field.
Right.
But this needs to show a little bit of reality of what it takes to work these fields and how long it takes. And we're running 11 miles.
Go ahead.
I'm running 11 miles an hour right now.
Mm-hmm.
That would not be so in reality. In reality, it'd probably be 5 miles an hour. So we're working these fields a lot faster in this than we would in real life.
Right. Well, I'll tell you this. My tractor has 7 real hours on it, and that is after we had already had to reset our save on save game 3, after save game 3. So the 4th video was like a whole new save game, so the hours reset, right? So we had hours on these tractors, and then they reset, and now still, after they reset, I have 7 hours in this field.
This one has 6.3.
There's been some work done, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's just, it does take painfully long. But we're going to make so much money. I can't wait. I want to see what people predict down below. What they think we're going to make off of all of this, because I look forward to that paycheck.
It's all going to depend on what the price of corn is when we harvest.
Yeah, it's true. And honestly, if we would have taken the money we started with and put it into anything other than farming, we probably would make more money. But here we are.
Probably.
Farming for the love of it. That's what you got to do.
Yep, because there ain't no money in it.
Nope. Money just floats in farming. It goes from one place to another.
I used to work for a guy. I had racehorses for him. Remember Duke Hobbs?
Maybe.
He used to fly over here in his own personal airplane from Nebraska.
Yeah, okay.
He's a really good guy. He was a hard guy to work for, but, he was a businessman, 100%.
Yeah.
He ran a very large cattle operation. Anyway, he told me one time, he said he used to farm, and he was driving around town one day, and he got to looking around, and he said, Jesus, I owe everybody in town money. So he leased out all of his farm ground. He didn't. He quit farming right there that day. That day, he just
said, well, this
walked
don't work.
away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, I guess.
But he had, probably about 10,000 acres of grass there in Nebraska and southern South Dakota.
It's a couple acres.
Yeah. And then they owned a feed yard where they fed 35 to 40,000 head. And then he was a buyer, actually, for American processors. And that's why he had his own personal airplane, because he just flew from sale barn to sale barn. Bought cattle for him.
Yeah.
I liked old Duke. He passed on.
That's a shame to hear.
That's some mighty fine corn we got growing yonder there.
Is it looking good?
Yep. Pretty proud of it.
It looked like it was doing pretty good. The only thing that worried me is we just got some patches of weeds to take care of. But, well,
Yeah. Well,
And admittedly, our pH might be a little rough in those fields, but
it is what it is.
it is what it is. Look, we didn't own these fields last season, you know? 'Cause
Yep.
we couldn't prep them. We bought them in time to plant. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. When it comes to liming these fields too, if they're low like that, you can put that lime on here, but it still takes a long time for that to get to where it needs to go in the ground.
Well, that might be what we see here too, because there's some kind of, at least a little bit of lime put on this field, it looks like.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll address it when we get there.
You can lime a field and then go out there and run tests on it, and you'll still get a low reading because that has not worked its way into the ground and done the necessary things that it needs to do yet.
It hasn't had a lime of a time yet.
That's right.
It hasn't lived life in the limelight.
No.
It hasn't tried on its itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini.
All right.
Surely that song has something to do with limes in it at some point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so.
I think. I don't know. I don't know if it has lime in it or not.
I thought it did, but then I tried reciting it in my head, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe it doesn't.
Are you thinking of the line broke and the chunky monkey got choked?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I might be thinking of a different song.
Oh, I know what I was thinking of. I was thinking of, you put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up.
Yeah.
That's what I
Okay.
was thinking about. Oops. Well, hey,
Yeah.
we got there.
Well, you could remix the songs.
Hey, we could add them. Hey, they kind of go together, actually.
They do. Yeah, because then you could just go right into She Wore an Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny.
Yellow polka
You know what
dot
I'm saying?
bikini. Oh, you totally could.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny
Yellow polka dot bikini. Huh.
that she wore. We ought to go into business.
Oh, yeah. Bangers. We're
Yeah.
going to go platinum.
Remixing songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're the Weird Owl of farming.
Go out on the road. Go on tour.
Oh, yeah. Sell out stadiums bigger than T Swift herself.
Yep.
We could do it.
We
If
could
you
do
want to see us sell out stadiums at concerts, hit the like button. And also subscribe, because it's going to take a lot more effort for us to ever figure that one out.
Yes, it is. We do have some sound equipment. Probably not the right kind.
Yeah, nothing like that, though. I was thinking about saying to Grandma, hey, maybe you should set up karaoke in your bar.
Yeah, I've brought it up to her before.
It wouldn't be too hard.
No, it'd be very easy.
Are you telling me you wouldn't drive to small town Iowa just to, go to some random bar that used to be in a bank, or used to be a bank, and sing karaoke with random farmers?
A former bank that was robbed, but what might have been Bonnie and Clyde.
Look, all I'm saying is Bonnie and Clyde meant their demise not very far away from here.
That's right. Down there in Missouri, wasn't it?
Well, yeah. And they had a shootout up in near Dexter as well.
Oh, yeah, they had one up there, too. Yeah.
Actually, in the bar that my grandparents run, they have a newspaper framed on the wall about the robbery.
Yes, they do.
The bank being robbed, which is where the bar is. So it's cool. It is neat.
It is a neat old bar.
It is.
The kitchen is the old bank vault.
Yeah. You've
old
heard
bank.
you've heard my idea for it though?
Yeah, turning it into a private seating area.
Yeah. So my idea is like that bar is in a bank built in like whatever. It ran in the 1920s and such, right?
It's well over 100 years old.
Yeah. So it would be really cool to make that bank a like kind of a speakeasy almost, kind of sorta.
Right.
And yeah, it would be so you'd have the seating area. You'd be able to sit in the well, some people like a party room or whatever would be able to sit in the actual vault. That'd be cool.
Yep. And this is a testament to how efficient bankers are. When we remodeled that bar,
Yeah.
I did not find one coin anywhere in that bar.
No. No.
Now, you would think, oh, all the years it was a bank, somebody dropped a coin.
Right.
Nah, nothing.
They were diligent.
I even tore walls apart,
Mm-hmm.
and redid them. Nothing behind the walls, nothing under the baseboards, nothing.
I'm gonna run out of fuel.
You better go to the truck. Where's the
Better.
truck?
I don't know. That's a better question. Where is truck? Did we bring
Oh.
truck here, or is truck at home?
Oh, it might be at home.
I'll hunt for truck real quick. I found truck.
Where's truck?
The complete other field.
Oh,
But good news, that other field nearer to our house It also is
Yeah.
grown in corn. It's got some weeds out there, though.
Does it?
Yep. But it's all grown. It looks good. I don't see anything really missed. So that's good.
Yeah, we're pretty good at what we do.
We're pretty all right at it. You want to get me to get a quote of what those 3 bins would... Essentially, what we'd have
What-
to do is tear them down, and we'd get some value out of them back, right? And then
I'm
we'd
talking
have
about
to...
I'm talking about the 3 portable bins.
You're talking
Yeah, all
about the
they
white
got-
ones or the grain bins?
Oh, the white ones. All you got to do is
Oh.
put them on a truck.
Well, I
And
mean, I
move 'em.
wish it was that way, but we'd have to tear them down and rebuild them.
Really?
Yeah, the way that it's done.
Yeah, we probably should find out what that's going to cost.
But those don't hold any grain or anything.
They don't.
No, they hold material like fertilizers and stuff like that, solids and liquids, just certain things like that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
The grain bins hold grain. The grain silos there. We had 3 of them. But again, that'd be a situation where I'd have to see what we'd get out of each one, and then what each one would cost to place again in the new spot.
How many acres we got over there by the house planted? Like 28 or 29?
By the house. So that piece, it says it's 34 acres. So most of our land is definitely up here. We've got 51 acres and then another 86 acres up here.
Yeah. I wonder how many bushels of corn those bins will hold.
I can look once I'm off the highway. I don't want to stop and hold up this guy behind me again. He's probably mad enough at me.
Oh, you went and got your truck?
Yeah. Yes, so fuel's here. I need to stop in at the, you know what, I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to stop in at John Deere and have them put on an adjustable ball hitch so I stop ruining this
Yeah.
tire.
Probably should.
And then we'll just use my truck to pull the fuel, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. Unless you want to get an adjustable ball hitch, too. We could always put one on you, too.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Do I pull in the barn, boys? You didn't really specify. I guess I'll find out. Well, hitting the barn was definitely not on the agenda. That's crazy, fellas. A fox just came in here and hit your door. I don't know how, but it broke it. Yeah, you should probably check that out. Well, I'm clearly not in the right spot. Okay, try again. Oh, there we go. Oh. Hey, in case you're wondering, that's $800.
They're pretty proud of those, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. But it works, so I ain't
All
complaining.
right.
We need to get in trailer hitch business. I gotta figure out where
Just-
I put my tractor.
It's over here, Pickle.
Did you need any fuel?
No, I got 3/4.
You don't use fuel, man. Are you electric?
No, I don't know.
Holy cow.
So let me tell you, or my subscribers, what happened at the racetrack the other day.
Okay.
I was walking by a slot machine, and I stuck a $20 bill in it. Jake called me. We spoke for a moment. I hit the button twice, and it went ding, 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 making a whole bunch of noise, and it was very annoying because it was very loud.
It was.
And I'm looking at it, and I said, wow, $84. Cool. I made an $84, so that's about a $64 profit. So I cashed it out. Well, I'm heading over to get the ticket cashed in, and I went ahead and decided to put my glasses on and take a better look at it, make sure, see how much it was. Boy, was I wrong. It wasn't $84. It was $849
off of a $20 bill.
off a $20 bill.
That's a good day.
That's a good day right there.
That's a good day.
And I proceeded to get my cash and walk right out the door and took that $849 with me.
As you should. Don't push your luck. You say, "Whew, that's a big win. Let's just leave."
Yeah.
Leave before I blow all of that.
Yep. When you hit big like that, go home.
Just go home. You turn 20 into 849, leave.
That's a good day. Figure up the percentage of profit there is right there.
Right.
That's a big one.
Yeah, it
So-
is. Yep. You know, that hotel is reviewing the security footage. They're like, he called somebody. Is there some way that maybe? Are we getting any closer?
We are. Is there more to do over there by where your truck's at? Just this piece here?
Just this piece here that we're working on. We're pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, way to line up one strand too wide, Jake. Classic.
It'll be all right. You'll never know it after you go through there with the planter.
I like this. The first comment on your video today, the wipers are off. Indeed they are.
Yeah.
Dad got
Papa.
stuck with his windshield wipers on his truck for probably the next like 2 hours. It was the next, or 2.5 hours maybe, because it was an
Yeah.
half-long video and then an hour-long video. I don't remember. Yeah, it was a while.
I thought they were broken because I'd had an accident, so I took it to the shop, or I got it towed, actually.
You did.
And wanted that to get fixed, but I got the damage fixed on it. But I had to go to another shop to fix windshield wipers, and they weren't going to open till 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, Papa Pickle ain't sitting around till 8 o'clock in the morning.
Of course. I mean, why would he?
I went on with it. So that's why I had to run with my blinkers. I kept calling them blinkers.
Yeah.
My windshield wipers on. Here goes another choo-choo.
Choo-choo. I'm telling you, we need to get in the logistics business. That's what we need to get into in here. I don't know. Honestly, the complicating thing with Farming Sim is you can do a lot of other stuff if you want to do something other than farming. But it works best if you're doing that on a server where there are people who are farming. Because then they can give you the raw products that you will need to do whatever you want to do. And of course, that's kind of a sign of how important farmers are, I suppose. But it's a lot of raw products.
I was getting excited because I was going to pass you, but I'm running out of ground.
You ain't passing nothing.
Old van's flying around again.
I know. Been busy.
Yeah.
Well, Dad?
Yep.
I'm going to be honest with you. You might want to slow the clock down just a little bit, how long this is taking us.
Yeah?
You might want to go ahead and press 7 down to just make it 1 times 1, real time. Yep.
Okay.
That'll make it move essentially in time with our real world. 60 seconds is a minute. And the reason
down to 1.
Yeah. The reason I say that is because it's currently 1:41. So it's afternoon now, and we have only just about finished disking, and we still have to plant, and
Yep.
there's a lot. Good news is, though, it's cloudy right now, partially cloudy or cloudy, whichever. And in a little bit, it's going to be sunny. So we don't have to worry about rain. At least that's what it says.
Do you want to get that last one?
Yeah, and then you might need to clean up a couple little pieces I missed there. You know?
I'll get them.
I just drove, I drew a barcode. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go, Dad. Finally, all of our land tilled. We can get to planting. Is that what we're going to do? Go home, switch over to the planters?
Yep.
Okay.
Just keep in mind where we're going to plant grass.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'll head over there and try to plant a border right away.
Okay.
Do you think you can go straighter than I tend to do? Do you want to do the border?
No, I think you better do it.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
I'm just out here wandering around, fixing your boo-boos.
Those boo-boos are kind of why maybe I shouldn't be the one to line the... But, you know, your decision.
Oh, I can do it. It don't matter to me.
No, I don't care either way.
The only way to really do that is pick a tree or something in front of you
Yeah.
that looks like it's a straight shot, and then just keep the center of your hood right on that tree. What am I looking at here? I don't understand this piece of ground I'm looking at. Am I even on my own ground?
I don't know. Where did you...
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I started driving aimlessly. Yeah, it's ours. It goes to the end there. I was just checking to see this, where this grass is that we were going to plant.
Right.
So which way did you go out?
Well, I'm up here kind of by that pad where you were talking about bins and stuff. I'm leaving that driveway.
Yeah.
And
I know where that's at.
I was just going to head down the highway, but either way, I mean, it don't matter. I think it's probably, honestly, about the same distance either way, highway or gravel.
Yeah. You got your tractor? I thought you had your tractor.
Well, yeah, I got my tractor. Why?
Because I must be in the wrong place.
My tractor?
No, I must be in the wrong place.
Oh. Well, yeah, you buy my truck. I'm already down I'm leaving to home, buddy. You can head home.
Oh.
I'm on the highway.
All right. Okay.
I'm by the winery. I'm halfway there. You telling me I need to stop in at the winery and inspect their product while I wait on you, or?
All right, I'm heading out of here. I'm heading that way.
You know, I saw somebody in the comments say that they were from, I believe, Italy, perhaps. And they really loved this map, which is Taxation County, by the way, for those of you who are wondering. And he said that he couldn't resist doing grapes in these rolling hills, a vineyard.
Oh, really?
Yep. So they made a vineyard. And I thought that is only fitting because before one of the world wars, Iowa was actually a major wine-producing state.
I believe it.
And then one of the world wars, I don't remember which one happened, and something, I think it was maybe a sugar ration. Something happened that caused like the industry to just gone. And
Yeah.
it never really recovered. But yeah, it was at one point in time.
Well, we do have those wineries around again
We do.
here in Iowa.
We got a couple of them near us. Maybe we ought to get into the wine growing and making business. Hey, which planter is yours? Which planter is mine?
I got a darn train.
Oh, sucks to suck. I'm at home. Maybe you should have taken the gravel instead, huh?
Maybe.
I assume you want the discs put back in the barn. Is that a yes? Did I lose you? Oh, I think I did. That's not a good sign. Well, I did lose them. Hey, I lost you. Yeah, some reason you left the call. I must have crashed or something. So I need you to control escape to go to the desktop real quick, and then I need you to click the little Discord icon in that taskbar in the bottom. Oh, it's the courteous thing to do. This is not hold up the cars. Yeah. I assume you wanted the disc put in the barn, yeah? Okay, that's where I put it. Well, you should have already had one open, but it wasn't. Maybe that's why it closed. And then whenever it's done, you'll see the call that we're in. Just click join, the green button. Oh, it updated. That's what happened. You should see like a green call button or join call, or what do you see? What do you see? You see anywhere that says an ongoing call? Green. Look for the color green of any kind. Ongoing call. Look for what are you looking at? Oh, click. Do you see my name? Click on that. Ah.
There, you're back.
There we go. We did it. You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We did it. We
Now
got
I have to rejoin the game now here.
Yeah.
So I just click on
The little
Farm
bottom.
Simulator.
The little on the
Oh,
bottom.
The red one.
Yes.
Yep. Now I'm back. All right.
Okay. I'm
All right,
about
I'll be
to,
there in a minute.
All right. I'm about to hook up to a planter and doodle your way, I suppose.
I don't know what this car is doing. I take off and it takes off. Yeah, it's running right alongside me. I'll have to cut this guy off. He's blocking me.
Well, that's pretty weird.
He's trying to block me. It was really rude. Really rude of that guy. Well, I showed him.
Did you? Did you hit him?
Yeah, I
with
cut him off.
You showed him what for?
Yeah, I shut him off.
Well, there you go. I'm hooking your truck up to the trailer because it got disconnected, I guess.
Oh,
I don't remember doing that, but I'm sure we did.
I don't remember doing that either.
Yeah, it was done. All right, and I'm going to pull up behind my little planer and fill it all up to its heart's content. You know, I was going to park that there, but that does make it hard for you to pick up yours. Let me put it over here.
Boy, things have sure greened up around here.
My goodness, haven't they? I think we could mow.
Yeah.
There's some tall grass around here. Come on in. The water's fine. Look at that.
All right,
That's a driveway wide enough for 2 tractors and tools. That's what I like to see.
yeah.
I want to take a look at these here. Oh, what the heck? Art? Can I even use these?
Yeah, those are dry. Those aren't for liquid.
No, they're not. But I don't even see anywhere to use them unless we have to put... Do I have to use an auger with these? Hold on. Oh, I might. Silos?
Don't they have a blower tube?
Well, usually they work on their own, yeah. Like this. I don't think these ones actually legitimately work. Let me keep looking here. Huh.
What you looking at?
Well, look, call me crazy, but I'm just gonna have to make an excuse and say that they're structurally damaged. How about that?
Okay.
But I don't think they actually work unless these ones are a mod that have to use an auger, but the normal ones, you don't have to. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think there's something wrong with these. Well, maybe it's these. No? Nope. Yeah, in fact, I should just have these tore down. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a
I don't
GM
like where they're at
4000,
anyway.
GM 3000, and a GM 4000. Where can I find these? Where are these even at? Did you get your planner?
I will in just a moment.
Maybe it does work and I just have my deals off. Let me look at that. No? Huh. Yeah. I hate to say it, Dad, but I think I'm going to have to tear these down. You okay with that?
Really? Yeah, just tear them down.
Okay.
They ain't gonna work. They ain't no good to us, right?
Yes, sir. And in fact, it might be worth more to us tearing them down. Hold on. Hey, I can get 20 grand a piece out of them big ones, and that smaller one's 14.
Oh, gosh. Sell them.
Okay. Wait, you don't say I can sell them. What is the point of
Why?
these? What is the point? How do I use them then? I don't understand.
Oh, I don't see no tubes. I thought it'd have tubes where you blew it in or something like that.
This is one of the points where I'm not understanding the mod maker's vision here. I'm going to be honest. But it is what it is. We'll figure it out later. I can't even remove those? Really? Dude. Is it just because I'm not an admin? No, I am. Well, I don't like that.
We don't owe anything on them.
No. No, we don't. But if we ever want to get rid of them, I can. I'll just have to add a mod, is all.
Did you fill your planner?
I did. Do you need to fill yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to just go get started?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll be down there.
Go ahead, because I got to run and go take care of something real quick, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm running to the field.
I'll be right behind. I'll be right behind you.
Alrighty.
After I get my planner filled here.
You betcha.
Stupid planner.
You having a little trouble?
Oh, it was down. I don't know why it was down. I didn't park it with it down.
Yeah.
So I basically drug it across the yard.
Yeah, it'll be all right. It didn't plant anything.
What you
Well, I was humming because I wasn't really thinking about it until I got up to this field. We need a seeder to plant grass.
Yeah, just go to planting corn.
Yeah.
Because we might not get anything. It might be a later cutting. That's just the way it is.
Well, honestly, can I be honest? I think because this first part of the year, this first half of the year through the summer is only 1 day a month.
Yeah.
We might not need the hay equipment right now. We might not need the hayland right now. That might be a season 2 thing.
Yeah, it might be.
Because then we have 3 days per month. It is already 2 o'clock. We got a lot of field to plant. Oh, God. It's going to be late into the night for this one, boys. Here we go. Make sure it's corn. It is. All right. We're good. Time to plant. I got to figure out my sizing, though. 1 second. I think I need to be right there. Perfect. Nailed it. Let's just ride around in circles for a little bit, shall we? Are we planting grass here this season or next season?
You know what? It's getting late in the year. Planting corn.
Planting corn?
Planting corn.
Good, because I already kind of did. So that saves me.
Sometimes you got to make decisions on the fly.
Yeah. I think that's the better call, to be honest, the way the year's going. But we will have the time next year.
Yes, we will.
But I've already done a full pass, and I'm doing another pass now, so.
You been around the whole thing?
No, I've only done one little, down. I haven't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I'm on the way.
Okay. I'll be here. Trust me. For a while. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. We need your truck up here with a full trailer of seed.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, I have almost done... Okay, so I did one down, and now I'm doing a back, right?
Yeah.
I've just about completed my back, and I have used darn near my entire seed tank.
Really?
I will end up having probably around 30-some%. About 30% left.
Well, you're going to have to skip on over to the truck and get it.
Yes. Okay, one down and back resulted in... I have 32% left over.
And you were full when you started?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is certainly not realistic because with corn, you generally go a long ways before you got to refill a planter.
Well, something's going on here because it ain't.
Because you're planting your corn about a foot apart.
Right. Well,
so really,
at that point, that's probably a discussion to be had with, I don't know if that's Giants, the people who make the game, or the person who made the mod. One or the other.
I don't know.
But somebody's to blame.
I mean, in real life, with corn, I can go out and plant 30 acres, 40 acres before I even have to put corn in the darn thing again.
Yeah. You know what? I'm starting to think, hey, Giants, y'all need to just hire my dad to tell you how farming works in America, like in the northern, the U.S. of A. over here, North America, this portion. And then he could just be like, hey, fellas, sure is using a lot of seed. All right, we'll tweak it. Well, that could be a mod maker issue, too. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just know I need to go pick up a bunch of seed. Okay. Do you want me to get any more fertilizer? We have 3 totes on here.
We have what?
I have 3 totes of fertilizer and 2 pallets of seed that are pretty much used up completely.
Yep, you better get it all.
Okay, I'll try to fill her up as much as I can. How many pallets did it take to do our 2 fields in total? Do you know?
I know that we went back and we used one,
Yeah.
and then we went back and
We got 1, 2, 3.
we got 3
4,
more,
5,
didn't we?
6. Yeah. Because, well, I don't know. We had 6 on the trailer at one point in time, didn't we?
I think so.
But did that cover? Yeah, that would have covered both of those fields.
Yeah.
So if I at least get us 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more pallets, you think we'll do?
It might.
It might be a little shy. I've got, between the 2 pallets there, I've got close to a full pallet, maybe.
All my money's disappearing.
Yes. But it's to make money later. And I'll just get 1 more fertilizer, because we already have 3 on there. And I know that they're not all completely full, but I don't know. I don't really have a lot of room.
I don't know why, but it's not changing color behind me.
It's not. Okay. Let
It
me
says
take
it's
a
putting
gander.
down nitrogen, though.
You're planting.
It sure feels like I am.
You are planting.
Well, the numbers are moving in my...
Oh, you know what? It's not showing you because we don't own the soil data here.
Oh,
Right. So this field and our other field by our house, we don't own the soil data on, so we don't get that stuff. We have to buy the soil data.
yeah, that's right.
And they were expensive.
I'm putting a lot of seed in the ground.
I know. I'm trying to get
That
up there
could
with
get a
more.
little expensive.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we have a lot more field to go. Is it just me, or does it feel like... Maybe it's because that field's just so big, but it feels like it uses more seed than other ones did. But it's the same size as both of them combined, so I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I'm loading up. I'll be up there as soon as I can.
Okay. Because I'm going to try to make a round around the hole outside here, but
Okay.
I won't make it. I'll run out of seed before I get that done.
Yes. Most definitely will. If you need to, my tractor has 32% left. Alrighty. I'll load it up. I'm headed up to the field now. Should be there in just a few minutes.
All right.
I have 1,900 gallons of nitrogen. I've got 7,828 pounds of seeds.
Well, that'll last a while.
I hope. I also price at Casey's for fuel. It's apparently $3.89 for unleaded, but I need to see that diesel price, boys. Come on. I don't care about unleaded.
Maybe they don't have diesel.
Oh, maybe they don't. Be a big mistake in a farm community.
It would be.
You know what else is a mistake in the farm community?
What's that?
Not having DEF pumps for pickup trucks. Look, there are so many pickup trucks around these parts. Why do none of these gas stations around here have working DEF pumps for pickup trucks? You would make so much
I don't
money.
know.
Why?
I have no idea.
I hate buying it out of the store. I hate getting the carton and having to carry it out. Just let me stick the pump in there, the handle, and just fill it up. Come on. So, if anybody's looking to install DEF fuel pumps for a pickup truck in Tahitian County area, let me know.
Well, I'm down to 1% corn.
Oh, well, I'm coming up on the winery, so I'm close. What side of the field you on?
I'm over here going around these pieces where we were going to plant grass.
Okay. Buddy, you're getting passed in the fast lane. What's happening? I don't know if you wanted to know this or not, but your truck can go almost 90 miles an hour fully loaded.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a good truck.
It's a good truck. Chevy, built like a rock. Just as long as it doesn't drive like one. I gotta wait on a train! No, you waiting on me. You waiting on me. Sorry. I don't play no games. I made it. Oh, I see ya. Are you coming to me?
Yep.
Okay. I'll just pull in over here.
I just figured that'd be a good spot to park. It was right there.
Yep. It is. Great spot to park it. I gotta go get my tractor and fill it up too, because it's getting close to being done, so. But we're finally planting 225, and we've got both tractors and seed out here going. You think that's gonna be enough, or are we gonna need to buy more?
I don't know. I just know my little doors don't open.
Click N. Oh, hey, it opened. There, they did.
They did?
Yeah, they are. See,
They
they
did.
pulled forward and they opened. Or you clicked it, I don't know. One or the other.
I didn't click nothing.
Well, then they opened.
Well, the seed.
Yep, full seed and fertilizer. I'm good.
It won't give me no fertilizer.
Get closer to it.
It's being mean.
Is it being a bully?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty rude.
Very. So all I had to do is back up a little bit. I got it.
Proud of you.
Now I got to see if I can remember where I came from.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I think it was the second
Second little finger
grass
out there.
strip. Yeah.
Good luck. Sometimes navigating an open field is like navigating an ocean.
I just follow my old tracks.
That works. Well, should lead you where you came from. All reliable, right?
And lo and behold, there's where I ended.
I wonder which one of these was bigger. Our planter or our cultivators or discs?
Planters.
Our planters are bigger?
I think so.
Okay. Well, they're slower too. I can only plant 9 miles an hour compared to 11 with the disc.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our disc runs roughly 5 meters wide,
Yep.
and our planter runs roughly 6 meters wide. So it is bigger.
Yep.
But
Not much, but
not much. But we are a couple miles an hour slower too. If we make pretty decent money, we should look into buying the soil data.
yeah, we should.
Now, we can. So every time we do that, we pay a crew to come out here and get a bunch of test little samples throughout the whole field, right?
Yep.
And then they take it back to the lab and they analyze it. Instead, we
Yep.
could, like if we had a gator, okay, on the back of that gator, I could stick a sample tool and we could go around ourselves and we could collect all the samples ourselves and send them to the lab and save some money. So that is an option, but it takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a while. I've done that before over at the real farm.
Yeah, but it is an option that we have if we want to get the data a little bit cheaper. We just got to do the work ourselves. Well, remember when I was closing in on 7 hours earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 7.8 sitting right here right now.
7.5.
Oh, just went to 7.9 as we spoke. We're going to have a lot of land out here to plant. That is for sure. But make good money with it, so not the end of the world. Just going to take a while.